Okay, what we're looking at here is the reference output of the Blackmagic 3x3G 2110 SDI converter. It is currently in 1080i 5994 mode. Had to set it to NTSC frame rate because this Tektronix 1735 HD waveform monitor, which is an old analog HD waveform monitor, it doesn't support 50 Hz at that format, so I had to switch into NTSC frame rate. So I have set my SPG, which is my Tektronix SPG 8000A, which is currently feeding the external reference of this SPG, this waveform monitor. That's also at the same format, so 1080i 5994, and the Blackmagic is set to be 1080i 5994. It is locked to PTP, being generated by the same SPG that's generated my PTP reference and my Black and Burst, sorry, tri-level sync, sorry, coming into this. We're currently looking at the output directly of the Blackmagic device. If I just zoom in on this, we're currently showing 2 line waveform scans, so 5 microseconds per division is that. If I zoom in on it, you can see there's our tri-level synchronizing pulse, so that is the line synchronizing pulse that where TLS gets its name, because it's tri-levels, the negative as well as a positive going slope, as opposed to just the negative one of the previous Black and Burst signals. Now if I turn on external reference, we'll immediately see everything whizzes to the right. Sometimes I can perceive that with my eyes, but you'll no chance catch it on the camera, but that is definitely scrolling to the right. If I switch to field sweep, so we should get a bit more visibility of that then. You can see the kind of slightly brightening. If I turn it again into, I've just turned external reference off so we can have a look at the waveform first. If I zoom in on that and magnify the waveform, that is basically right at the very top of each field. There are a few lines that have large negative going pulses, and that is essentially vertical sync pulses. So again, just because this is HD doesn't mean we don't need vertical sync pulses as well as the horizontal TLS line timing ones. So let's turn that from magnify. If I turn on external reference again, you'll see, hopefully you can see that on the recording, the slight brightening up where those vertical sync pulses are. They're constantly scrolling to the right. Now, unlike when it was set to 625 PAL mode, where periodically I saw it pause, I haven't seen this pause yet. So as it scrolls to the right, it's continuously scrolling to the right. It doesn't seem to change. So whether that's because the Blackmagic device has been on for a bit longer now and it's just kind of settled into the fact that it's never going to lock and it's just therefore free running, I'm not sure. Again, the Blackmagic user interface does say that the PTP is locked. It doesn't give me any further metrics as to how well it's locked, but it's on the same network as my Fabrics QXL, and the Fabrics QXL is able to get a very stable lock. It says about plus or minus 50 nanoseconds in terms of its lock. It is not a boundary clock switch, it is not a transparent clock switch, it's just a MikroTik hardware-based switching layer 2 switch, so very, very simple switch, but it generally performs very well for 2110. So yeah, I can't blame this on the network. This just appears to be the Blackmagic device is not able to generate a stable Genlock from PTP, which is what you'd assume it's for.